Hey everyone! So today we're tackling something that I know is super confusing for a lot of people, dry fruits. I mean, they're supposed to be healthy, right? But what happens when you're trying to manage diabetes? It can get pretty tricky. So let's clear things up and give you a really straightforward guide.
Right, so this is the big question, isn't it? On one hand, you hear they're a great healthy snack, but on the other hand, you've got all these warnings about their sugar content. So, what's the real story? Are they actually good for you? Or are they a hidden trap you need to avoid?
Well, the truth is, it's not a simple yes or no. The real key, the secret sauce, if you will, comes down to two things: choosing the right kind of dry fruits and, this is just as important, eating the right amount. If you can nail those two things, you can actually unlock some pretty amazing health benefits.
Okay, let's jump right in. We're going to start with two of the absolute champions in this category. I like to call them the power pair when it comes to managing diabetes: almonds and walnuts.
Think of them like a dynamic duo, you know? Each one brings something special to the table. Almonds are your go-to for helping your body use insulin more effectively. And walnuts, they're the guardians of your heart health. Let's break down why that is. So what's the deal with almonds? Well, for starters, they're really low in carbs, and they're packed with magnesium, which is a mineral that literally helps your insulin do its job better. They also have this amazing ability to keep you feeling full, which is a huge help for controlling your weight. And here's a cool little hack from our research. Just eating 5 almonds before breakfast can help keep your sugar levels more stable all day long. And here's the best part. You don't have to eat a ton of them. Just 4 to 6 almonds a day is that perfect amount. Oh, and a quick tip, try to eat them after they've been soaked. It just helps your body absorb all those amazing nutrients a little bit better. It's such an easy number to remember. Okay, let's switch over to walnuts. The superstar ingredient here is omega-3 fatty acids. Now, this is absolutely critical because if you have diabetes, you're at a higher risk for heart issues, which makes walnuts a fantastic, natural way to protect your heart. Plus, they help reduce insulin resistance and can even give your mood a little lift. And again, it's all about that portion size, right? With walnuts, it's even easier to remember. Just 2 or 3 a day. That's it. That's all it takes to get that powerful, heart-healthy benefit. All right, moving on to our next couple of powerhouses. Let's call them the metabolic boosters. If almonds and walnuts were all about control and protection, then pistachios and pine nuts are all about keeping your energy up and, most importantly, preventing those awful sugar spikes. So what's the difference between them? Well, think of pistachios as your defense against sudden blood sugar swings. That's thanks to their low glycemic index. Pine nuts, on the other hand, are all about giving you good, clean energy. They can help fire up your metabolism without causing weight gain. Let's dive into pistachios a little more. That whole low glycemic index thing is a real game changer. It just means the sugar from the food enters your bloodstream slowly, which is exactly what you want. They're also full of fiber and protein, making them the perfect snack to crush your hunger after a meal. So how many should you have? About 8 to 10 pistachios is the sweet spot for a daily portion. But, and this is super important, always go for the unsalted kind. That extra sodium is just not something you need, especially for blood pressure. So what about pine nuts? Don't let their small size fool you. These little guys are loaded with healthy fats that help your body balance its own blood sugar. They're like a little power-up for your energy levels and your metabolism, which is just so important for your overall health. And you really don't need much. We're just talking about 1 to 2 spoonfuls a day. It's super easy to measure. You can sprinkle them on a salad or just have them as a quick, energizing snack by themselves. Okay, so we've talked about all the good stuff, the 4 best options you can go for. But, it's just as crucial to know what not to eat. So now we're going to flip the script and look at the high sugar traps you really need to watch out for. You want to pay close attention to this list: dates, raisins, and figs. They're just naturally loaded with sugar. Loaded. And while they do have some nutrients, that concentrated sugar makes them a real risk. And it should go without saying, but any dry fruit that's been candied or coated in extra sugar, that's a definite hard pass. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? It's not that complicated. These fruits will send your blood sugar levels through the roof, and they'll do it fast. It can undo all the hard work you've been doing in a heartbeat. So we've got the good, we've got the bad. Now let's pull all of this together. Let's create a simple set of golden rules that you can actually use every single day to make smart choices. Think of this as your go-to checklist. First, go natural. That means no added salt, no oil, no sugar, just the pure, unprocessed fruit. Second, moderation is your best friend. Stick to those small recommended portions we talked about. Third, you've got to listen to your own body. Everyone's different, so monitor your own sugar levels and see how you respond. And finally, and this is probably the most important rule of all, please always talk to your doctor or dietitian before making any big changes to what you eat. So, I want to leave you with this thought. It's so easy to see a diet as just a list of don'ts, right? A bunch of restrictions, especially when you're managing a condition like diabetes. But what if we just flipped that perspective? What if having the right information, knowing all this stuff, could actually turn your diet into your most powerful tool, your greatest strength in taking control of your health? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.